Go and make disciples in all countries, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Teach these new disciples to obey all the commands I have given you, and be sure of this, I am with you always to the very end. Jesus made clear the mission of the church, to make disciples. And one of the key components of making disciples is reading our Bibles. Charles Spurgeon once remarked, "The more you read the Bible, and the more you meditate on it, the more you will be astonished with it." According to a recent survey from the American Bible Society, more than half of Americans think the Bible has too little influence on a culture they see in moral decline. Doug Birdsall, president of the American Bible Society, said he sees a reason for why the Bible isn't connecting with people. He said, "I see the problem as analogous to obesity in America. We have an awful lot of people who realize they're overweight, but they don't follow a diet." He also went on to say that people realize the Bible has values that would help us in our spiritual health, but they just don't read it. If they do read it, the majority only read their Bibles 4 times a year or less, and only 26% of Americans say they read their Bible on a regular basis. Access to Bibles isn't the issue for Americans, as there are an average of 4.4 Bibles per household. The real issue is the lack of follow-through. Eugene Peterson once said, "Lasting change requires a long obedience in the same direction." What if there was a way your church could encourage, engage, and lead your congregation to read the Bible every single day? And what if you could create or customize your own reading plans? Imagine if your church had the ability to gather everyone around one kitchen table and read, discuss, debate, and process the Bible together. And imagine what could happen if your church had the ability to tap your congregation on the shoulder every single day to join that conversation around the kitchen table. Well, now you can. At Dream Media Group, we have partnered with SPILL to create the solution to this growing problem facing churches in America. With Dreamobility, our mass text communication service, churches have the ability to tap your congregation on the shoulder every single day by delivering a daily text message with a message, alert, and link to your custom SPILL365 Daily Reading Plan site. SPILL365 is your church's kitchen table. It is a place that hosts your custom reading plan and encourages conversation. Together, Dreamobility and SPILL365 provide churches the ability to tap your congregation on the shoulder and remind them to come around the kitchen table to read and discuss the Bible together. And we know it works. For example, Andrew said, "My relationship with God has been stagnant for a long time. Ever since I started receiving daily text messages with a link to a daily reading plan from my aunt's church, I'm reading the Bible consistently for the first time, and my relationship with God has gotten so much better." Chad Stafford, the lead pastor of Coastal Church, said, "We've seen an instant return on investment, not only with the spiritual growth of our church, but we've even seen attendance climb as people are getting daily updates from our church." We've seen this echoed time and again. Churches from Utah to Alabama are seeing an average of 75% adult attendee participation. People are getting so excited that they are sharing their excitement on social media sites like Facebook. And their friends from other churches are even joining their church's SPILL365 reading plan. The great news is Dreamability plans with SPILL365 integration begin as low as $99 per month. Get started today. Visit www.church.dreamability.com for more info.